University life is often touted as the best years of one's life. However, for many students, the reality is far from it. Financial difficulties can be a significant burden, affecting not only their well-being, but also their academic performance. In this discussion, we will delve into the financial struggles faced by students at the University of Abuja and explore the impact on their academic success. Financial difficulties, from tuition fees to living expenses, the cost of university education can be overwhelming. These challenges can lead to stress, anxiety, and a sense of hopelessness. Effects on academic performance. This can lead to poor grades, decreased motivation, and a high risk of dropping out. Furthermore, financial stress can also affect students' mental and physical health, making it even more challenging to succeed academically.
So one of the financial struggles that face with this school, people that are living off campus. Transport is crazy. Like, let's say you're using bike. Guys, if they look at you, they'll analyze what you have. And they'll say 800. Some of them do not remove themselves from that price. And the gates, the gate is 150. If they can just bring it down to 100 at the very least, because that 50 naira is a problem.
My name is untold. I'm a third-year medical student at the University. So yeah, the medical school is stressful. Now, thinking of financial stress is another thing. For all students use finance in one way or the other. As a student, as a medical student as well, I'm mostly occupied, but I create time to work as a tutor, and this has been a source of financial support for me and also help me with myself financially. And I also get finance, and this I do with other works to help me manage financial stress.
Alright, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, can you please introduce yourself, sir?
I am Professor Abdullahi Bashir. I am the Dean, Faculty of Communication and Media Studies, University of Abuja.
Alright, thank you, sir. Sir, please, I have a few questions to ask you. And number one question is, sir, what advice would you give to students who are struggling financially, and how can they help their expenses while pursuing their studies?
Well, financial problem is a serious issue when one is studying, because studies nowadays consume a lot of money. You need resources to maintain yourself, to buy some inputs, and with the rate of inflation very high, it's much more difficult. So normally we advise students before coming to look at their income stream before even starting. Where is their sponsorship coming from? Are they sponsored by their parents? If they are sponsored by their parents, are the parents capable? If the parents are not capable, do they have another alternative way of sponsoring themselves, like engaging in some job or some skills or some side businesses to help themselves? Then also, whenever we see opportunity for scholarship or any grant that students are supposed to benefit, we also direct students to such grant to say that, okay, this is a grant that is meant to help students. Please make sure you take advantage of it. Some of the grants, they are tied to performance, like you need to have certain CGPA, or you need to come from certain state, or you should be from certain gender, or you should have certain prerequisites. So we normally show students that these are grants that they can take opportunity. And sometimes we get small opportunities where students can go and make some little money while they are studying. We often show them. But it's a very difficult something to manage, because without money nowadays you cannot successfully study, because even feeding alone is something that is very costly.
All right, thank you, sir. Okay, sir. Moving on, sir. Are there any financial resources or support system services available to students within the faculty that would recommend to your students, sir?
Well, there are support services, but it's not specific to the faculty, it's specific to the university. The student support scheme where student workers go and they are attached to some department or some unit to go and work and they get stipends. We recommend students for that and we encourage them to participate in that. But specific for the faculty, as a new faculty, we don't have. And as I said earlier, what we normally do is when we look at opportunities where students can benefit, we normally show it to the students, put it on the platform. Students that want to take opportunity, they do so. Some of them come in form of competition. You need to compete so as to succeed. Some of them come just in the form of participation. They want you to go and participate in a particular program and they have a small grant attached to it. So these are the ones that especially those within the communication industry, we get a lot of offers for students to go and participate in some programs. But we don't have specific program in the faculty for which we sponsor students that are in financial need because we are starting new and the resources are difficult to come by. So, but in the future, we are thinking along that line.
All right, sir.
Yeah.
Lastly, are there any partnership or collaboration between the faculty or university and external organization that provide financial education or career development opportunities for your students, sir?
Yeah, we have numerous opportunities and collaboration with some organizations. Even this week, 2 organizations have approached us. They said they want to work on the capacity of students and staff in media literacy. So part of the issue of media literacy is financial media literacy, where you use your media literacy to get money to work online at home without necessarily physical. They will give you work online and you do. And they are interested, especially some foreign organizations that are interested in that. So we want to open this pathway known to the students. We want to serve as guarantors to students where such things are done. So we have some collaborations and some of them, they have financial opportunities which students can benefit. So we have, but all these things are at the beginning stage. We will not start seeing the benefits until maybe a year or so when students have started participating. By then it will mature and students will even go further to start looking for such opportunities on their own. Many research organizations are coming which they want to work with students as research participants, as as assistants and what have you. So these opportunities will be there to assist students financially.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
You are welcome.